National Hockey League, you've got players that have reached their maximum ceiling. They're pretty much as good as they're going to get. They're going to have bad years some years, or not so good years other years. About 90% of them have hit their ceiling. In the Western Hockey League, when you're dealing with 16-year-old players and 20-year-old players, they come into the league with a pretty high floor. They've been drafted, and they've been drafted to play in the Western Hockey League. But boy, we don't know where the ceiling is. How good are they going to get? How good are they going to be? That process of logging into the Western Hockey League as a 16-year-old or as a 17-year-old, as a fan, and watching that journey go from that age to the 20-year-old age and all the excitement that comes around that. You never end in April with a team that you started with in September. They've just gotten that much better. Now, some guys reach that ceiling sooner than others. Some don't get past the Western Hockey League. But boy, when you think of, this last NHL season, 133 grads from the Western Hockey League started with teams in the National Hockey League this past started season. It goes back to Gilbert Brulé, I think our first or second year. He played a number of games, he was a sixth overall pick. Obviously, Milan Lucic, fabulous player. I remember the night that he scored his 6th, 7th, and 8th goals. He used to think his hands were only for fighting. And we're playing in Tri-City, and he scores his 6th, 7th, and 8th, gets a hat trick. And I said on the air, this kid, he's going to get 30 goals this year. You know what he hit? 30, right on the button, and Boston took him. And I was fortunate to have some good discussions with, Scott Bradley of the Bruins. Evander Kane. Evander Kane was a 17-year-old playing with the Vancouver Giants. Drago, and I said one night on the air, I said, you better get and watch him play because he's not going to be in the league next year. And he wasn't. He went right to Atlanta. Brendan Gallagher, as tough a small guy as I've ever seen. If you want to play hockey in the Western Hockey League or the NHL, you got to have something special. If you're 5'9", which I think he is in that area, even maybe a little bit, stretched, be that as it may, he was a competitor. He just wanted the puck around the net. He played hard. He played with passion. Crowds would give him standing ovations time and time again just for the plays that the effort that he put out. Bowen Byram, just talked to him as a defenseman. Drago, I've never seen a defenseman in the Western Hockey League who, when he had the puck in his own zone, was the best defenseman on the team. And when he had the puck in the offensive zone, he was our best forward in that situation. That's how dynamic he was at both ends of the ice. And I remember the process, back to the process if I can. At 15, he just tried to get the puck out of his zone. At 16, he ventured into the neutral ice area. At 17, he played 200 feet. As a fan, you can see that. This is what's so impressive. And I probably missed some guys there, but you get goosebumps even just thinking about who some of these guys were and the thrill they've given me. And it never gets old. You put 5,000 people in this rink and give me that atmosphere in playoffs, and I'll tell you, Drago, it'll be just as fresh as it was the first year I did it. And by the way, an announcement. Connor Bedard, Regina Pats, will be, unless something major happens, will be the #1 overall NHL pick next year. He'll be in this building. Regina, the Eastern Division, comes west, at least supposed to at this point. That in itself is an opportunity, because that's been missed the last couple of years. First of all, with COVID, the bubble, and then no interlocking play. Looks like that's all going to change for next year. And just, these are guys, the Gallaghers, the Byrams, the Lucic, they put fans in their seats and then pull them out of their seats. What can be more exciting than that?